Hello, this is your Zodiac Oracle greeting you. There are no coincidences. You are here because life wants to show you a sign. Open your heart and receive the guidance that arrives for you today. Libra. You are not in front of these words by simple chance, Libra. The cosmos does not play dice with you, nor do the stars gaze upon you without intention. The message opening before you is a profound whisper from the universe. A song that comes at the exact moment your soul needs it. Why now? Because now is when your spirit is ready to listen. Because now is when the chains that have held you back tremble on the verge of breaking. Because now is when divine justice begins to unfold its scales. And you, guardian of the sign of harmony, are called to see what is hidden behind the veil. The cards have been revealed, the murmur of the tarot resounds, and the first thing that arises is warning. A clear, piercing warning, like lightning in the middle of the night. There are energies that have tried to limit you, shadows disguised as allies, smiles that have hidden thorns. It is no coincidence that you have felt the weight of subtle betrayals or gazes that do not vibrate with sincerity. The astral voice tells you, Libra, not everyone around you celebrates your light. There are those who fear that your balance may unmask them, that your brightness may expose them. Hidden enemies, invisible to the mundane eye, but evident to the spiritual eye. And you have sensed them, you know it in your heart, because your intuition does not lie. The first card that appears is the reversed moon. Secrets, illusions, veils that are lifted. And beside it, justice upright, strong, relentless. Libra, your very own archetype appears to remind you that nothing will go unpunished, that the truth will come to light even if they try to suppress it. Have you felt that someone owes you something, that the universe has yet to balance the scales? Do not fear, for divine justice does not forget. That spiritual debt will be paid. The one who tried to block your path will receive what they deserve, and you will receive what was promised to you before you were even born. This message does not come to instill fear, but to open your eyes. For when the enemy is revealed, they lose their power. The tarot speaks of chains, but not as a sentence, rather as a symbol of what can be broken. Do you not already feel the clinking of those shackles loosening? Do you not hear the echo of your own voice claiming freedom? And here's the first phrase you must repeat, the first key that will open portals. I break the chains that bind me and walk toward my destiny with faith and with power. Say it aloud, Libra, 3 times if your heart allows it. Declare it to the universe. Feel it vibrate on your lips. That decree is not a simple word. It is a hammer that strikes and shatters bonds. It is the beginning of your transformation. And while you pronounce it, listen. The wheel of fortune turns in your favor. This is no coincidence. The darkness that tried to stop you stagnates, while your destiny accelerates. You, Libra, who always seeks harmony, who desires peace, must understand that peace does not come without battle, that justice is not conquered without courage. This is your time of revelation. Love peeks out as a double-edged card. The 2 of Cups appears, but beside it, the reversed Devil. This speaks of a deep bond, but also of emotional chains. Have you felt tied to someone who, instead of uplifting you, consumes you? Have you given too much where you only received crumbs? The voice of the universe tells you, do not give your light to someone who does not know how to hold it. Do not entrust your heart to hands that tremble with fear or envy. And yet, do not close your chest, for a new love is announced. A purer, more worthy love that comes once you have released past bonds. Libra, true love does not enslave you, it sets you free. True love does not diminish you, it multiplies you. Economically, the tarot shows the Ace of Pentacles, radiant, a promise of new opportunities. Paths open where there were once walls. A contract, an offer, unexpected money approaches you. But the warning is clear. Do not allow others to take part of what is yours without deserving it. Beware of false partners, of alliances that only seek to take advantage of your seed. Libra, your effort will sprout into abundance, but protect your harvest. In work, the Chariot advances. Your professional destiny does not stop. You have felt blockages, delays, doors closing, but the universe has been preparing you for a firmer direction. Get ready to move, to make brave decisions. A change is approaching, and that change will bring long-term stability. Do not fear movement, for it is sacred movement. Your color for this stage is sapphire blue, the reflection of the deep sky, the color of wisdom and truth. Carry it with you, in clothing, in accessories, in thoughts. Let blue remind you that balance is not fragility, but serene power. Your lucky numbers are 7, 11, and 22. These numbers do not appear by chance. They are portals. 7 is spiritual perfection. 11 is awakening. 22 is the builder of destinies. Write them down, meditate on them, watch for them when they appear, for they will be signs of confirmation. The spiritual energy surrounding you is that of the phoenix. To be reborn from your own ashes, that is what the heavens announce for you. Everything that seemed lost, everything that hurt, will be transformed into strength. The tears you have shed were not in vain. They were seeds watering your future. Do you understand? There has been no mistake in your path, only lessons guiding you toward victory. And now, listen again to the phrase you must repeat, because within it lies your decree. I break the chains that bind me and walk toward my destiny with faith and with power. Write it down, speak it, decree it. And if you feel the force of the universe flowing through these words, write the following phrase in the comments as a sign of a pact. I accept divine justice and open myself to rebirth. That will be your seal, your spiritual signature in this sacred message. And as you write it, remember, you are not alone on this path. The universe sustains you. Give a like to this message as a symbolic act, not just to support, but as a commitment to yourself. In doing so, you confirm before the cosmos that you receive these signs, that you make them yours, that you are willing to open yourself to more revelations. For every gesture you make in the physical plane is reflected in the spiritual. Do you not know this? Every act here echoes up above, and the echo of your faith will multiply in blessings. Libra, this is only the beginning of the revelation. The message still holds more, because what comes next is not a simple piece of advice, but a destiny unfolding before your eyes. And remember, justice is already on its way, the veils are already being lifted, the chains are already breaking. I break the chains that bind me and walk toward my destiny with faith and with power. Repeat, decree, believe. What now opens before you is the beginning of your victory. Do not believe, Libra, that the message ended with the first revelation. What you have received is merely the threshold of a greater path. The universe does not speak to you in fragments by chance. Every word that reaches you is a key, and today the second door opens. If in the first part you saw unmasked shadows and heard the voice of justice, now you will hear the murmur of rebirth, the song of what rises after the storm. For remember, there is no darkness that lasts forever, and no wound that does not turn into a scar of power. I repeat to you, you are not here by accident. The heavens have traced their map for you to read it. The stars have kept this message until your spirit was ready. And now you are. You have felt losses, yes. You have seen people depart who once seemed indispensable. You have cried over what you thought was final. But tell me, Libra, do you not perceive that in the midst of loss there is liberation? Do you not notice that what leaves creates space for what truly must arrive? The tarot now lays down the Tower card, but not as punishment, rather as renewal. False structures fall. What was rotten crumbles. What no longer had life collapses. And beside that tower, the sun rises, bright, radiant, announcing that after every fall comes a dawn. Listen closely. The hidden enemy once revealed will no longer have power. Its shadow loses strength because the light of truth exposes it. And what seemed a curse is in reality a blessing. Divine justice advances, firm, silent, but relentless. No one can escape the scales of destiny. If someone tried to hurt you, that wound becomes a test overcome, and its weight returns multiplied to the one who sent it. The universe does not make mistakes. Libra, you are the sign of balance, And now cosmic forces align to remind you of it. Deep in your heart you know you need faith. And the message once again gives you the decree you must keep as an amulet. I break the chains that bind me and walk toward my destiny with faith and with power. This phrase is your torch in the tunnel, your sword in battle, your refuge in doubt. Write it, repeat it, engrave it in your soul. 3 times if necessary, or as many as your spirit feels. The number 3 is sacred. Trinity, union of body, mind, and spirit. Each repetition opens an invisible door. In love, heaven announces a time of revelation. If your heart has been wounded, prepare yourself. Someone who seemed like a rock will turn out to be sand, and someone who seemed like a shadow will be light. A love is coming that vibrates with your essence, a love that does not demand masks, a love that celebrates your authenticity. Libra, do not settle for halves. Do not accept crumbs. The universe wants fullness for you, not lack. And that fullness manifests when you yourself say, I deserve the best, I deserve true love. And if you already have a partner, this is the moment to cleanse what has been hidden, to speak what has been silenced. Justice also comes to love. The false dissolves, the true strengthens. There will be tears, yes, but tears that cleanse, that purify, that open the way to rebirth. Economically, the tarot reveals a change of cycle. The 4 of Pentacles reminds you not to cling to the past, not to accumulate out of fear, not to close yourself to the new. Abundance comes when you allow it to flow. And the Ace of Wands rises as a sign of new projects, fertile creativity, ideas that generate wealth. Do you feel it, Libra? Your mind is a channel of abundance, but do not fear to sow. Your seed will bear fruit, even if the soil now seems hard. Work is illuminated by the World card. Closures and beginnings, successes that transcend, achievements that are recognized. If you have been waiting for an answer, it will come. If you have doubted your capacity, the universe confirms that yes, you can, yes, you are ready. Prepare to take on greater responsibility, because what comes requires maturity and courage. Do not run away. You are being called to show your true potential. Your color in this second revelation is gold, not only as a symbol of wealth, but as a reflection of divinity within you. Gold is the sun, the light, the triumph. Carry it with you to remember that your destiny is to shine, not to hide. Your numbers are 3, 9, and 18. You already know 3. Union and creation. 9 speaks of endings that open new beginnings. 18 is the moon. Intuition, secrets revealed. Do not ignore them when they appear before you. Your spiritual energy now is that of the warrior of light. He is shown with sword and shield, not to wound, but to defend what is sacred within you. You have doubted your strength, but the heavens confirm. You are stronger than you think. You do not need to shout to be heard. You do not need violence to prevail. Your power is in your presence, in your justice, in your truth. Libra, the universe wants you to leave a mark, and today it asks for a visible pact. If you have felt these words resonate, write in the comments. I accept divine justice and open myself to rebirth. That is your seal, your commitment. And as a symbolic gesture, give this message a like. Not for me, but for you, so that the universe may see your gratitude and openness. Every click is like a beat on the cosmic drum that says, I am ready, I am present, I receive what belongs to me. This is how the wheel of destiny is activated. And now listen, the enemy falls behind, the shadows dissipate, what was hidden is revealed. But do not become overconfident yet. The path to your victory requires constant faith. Do not lower your guard. Do not dim your light. The tarot places judgment before you. Calling, awakening, second chance. What does this mean? That nothing is lost, that you can still rewrite your story. What seemed like an ending is merely a new beginning. Do you not feel it, Libra? The universe is calling you. Strong, clear, maternal. Listen to it. And before closing this second part, repeat your decree once again. I break the chains that bind me and walk toward my destiny with faith and with power. Repeat it with strength, with love, with certainty. For every word you speak is a seed that germinates in the soil of your destiny. Libra, what you are receiving are not mere words. They are echoes of your own destiny resonating in the universe. Everything you have read up to this point has been preparation. The warnings were given, the enemies were exposed, divine justice began to unfold. Now comes the time of the promise, the announcement of what the universe holds for you. Do not doubt what you are reading, for you are not facing empty letters. You are facing decrees written in the very fabric of creation. The tarot opens with the Six of Wands. Victory, triumph, recognition. Have you felt that your effort has been ignored? That your achievements have gone unnoticed? The message is clear. Everything you did in silence will be seen in the light. What you worked for in the shadows will be celebrated in public. The universe will not allow your effort to be forgotten. You will be recognized, not for vanity, but because your light deserves to be seen. But listen, victory does not come to feed your ego, but to expand your mission. Why does the universe give you triumph? So that you inspire, so that you show what is possible, so that you become an example of resilience. Libra, your destiny is not small, and although at times you have doubted yourself, the cards confirm that your greatness is already awakening. Love is now illuminated by the Lover's card, upright, shining, accompanied by the Ace of Cups. This is an unmistakable sign of true union, of deep love coming to you. If you have been alone, prepare yourself. A soulmate is approaching, someone who will resonate with you beyond the physical, someone with whom you will share purpose and destiny. This is not a fleeting love, it is a destined love. But the tarot also warns, you must choose with clarity. True love requires decision, requires leaving behind what is false. If you already have a partner, this combination announces renewal. A new cycle of more conscious, more mature, more sincere love. There will be revealing conversations, there will be tears of truth, but afterward, the union will be strengthened. The universe reminds you that love is not chains, it is wings. That love is not fear, it is trust. Libra, you deserve a love that celebrates your soul, not one that consumes it. Economically, the cards are generous. The Ten of Pentacles appears, symbol of abundance, inheritance, material stability. What you sow now will bear fruit that will even reach your family, your descendants. This is not a time of lack, but of expansion. Great opportunities are coming, contracts that can transform your life, projects that consolidate. But remember, protect your harvest. The universe multiplies what you are grateful for, but also withdraws what you squander. In work, the Eight of Pentacles shows discipline, learning, perseverance. It will not be an immediate success, but a built success. Libra, do not fear effort, for your effort is now sacred seed. Every action you take with dedication will be blessed. And soon, very soon, you will see the fruits. Your color in this third part is emerald green, symbol of healing and prosperity. Green is life, abundance, rebirth. Carry it with you to attract growth, both material and spiritual. Your numbers are 4, 8, and 33. 4 reminds you of stability, 8 of infinite abundance, 33 of spiritual mastery and the guidance of beings of light. The energy that now surrounds you is that of the guardian of portals, a spiritual figure who opens paths, who allows you to see what was once closed. You have felt blocked doors, but now they will open. You have felt broken paths, but now they will clear. Not because you force them, but because your vibration changes and the keys are placed in your hands. And do not forget your decree, for without it the doors will not remain open. I break the chains that bind me and walk toward my destiny with faith and with power. Repeat it now, Libra. Repeat it as you read. Repeat it in your heart. This decree is not decoration, it is pact. Each time you pronounce it, a wall shatters, a veil lifts, a blessing is activated. And listen to this carefully. The abundance coming into your life is not only for you. The universe wants you to share, to multiply, to be a channel. For when you give from abundance, you receive double. Do not fear giving, Libra, for your source will not run dry. Now the tarot reveals the star, radiant, pure, announcing hope, faith, dreams fulfilled. This card is confirmation that the universe hears you, that your prayers have not been ignored. Did you think your tears fell into the void? Every tear was gathered, every plea was heard. The star promises that your deepest wishes are on their way. But do not forget the act of faith. If you feel this message resonates with you, write in the comments the phrase, "I accept divine justice and open myself to rebirth." Do it not only as a gesture, but as a visible decree. And give this message a like, not out of habit, but as a sign of gratitude to the universe. Because when you are thankful for what you receive, the universe opens more doors for you. Do you not understand? Gratitude is a magnet for blessings. On the spiritual plane, this is a time of deep revelation. You may have vivid dreams, repeated signs, clear intuitions. Do not ignore them. If you see repeating numbers, if you hear songs with hidden messages, if you find words that seem to speak directly to you, understand. They are your spiritual guides. It is the universe communicating with you. Do not dismiss it. The veil is thin, and you are being called to look beyond. Libra, your victory is already written. What comes for you is abundance, love, recognition. But the message insists, do not get distracted by the false. Do not return to what is already dead. Do not listen to voices that want to sow doubt. You are the child of the scales, and the scales now tip in your favor. And before closing this third part, listen to what the cards tell you. The King of Wands appears, symbol of leadership, vision, strength. You are called to lead, to guide, to inspire. Do not hide anymore. Libra, your light is necessary. Your voice is important. Your path is an example. Repeat your decree once more. For this is the seal of this part. I break the chains that bind me and walk toward my destiny with faith and with power. Repeat it as if it were the last breath of the night and the first of the dawn. For within it lies your victory. What comes in the final part will be the culmination of the message. The promise fulfilled, the abundance manifested, the farewell of the universe filled with love. Libra, you have reached this point not because the path was easy, but because your spirit was destined to receive this culmination. The message now opening before you is the conclusion of what the universe has wanted to show you. It is not coincidence, not chance, not accident. The cosmos has moved every piece, every star, every card so that this moment would be yours. The visions are clear, the darkness is left behind, the chains have been broken, the veils have fallen. Now, what appears before you is the fulfilled promise. The tarot displays the Ten of Cups, the card of fullness, of complete happiness, of love manifesting in all its forms. This is the announcement that your struggles were not in vain, that your tears nourished a better future, that true love comes into your life to stay. On the emotional plane, the message is forceful. Your soul will no longer walk alone. If you were in solitude, a love is approaching that is blessing, not burden. A love that is refuge, not storm. A love that is celebration, not sacrifice. And if you already have a partner, this is the time of renewal, the rebirth of passion, of deep complicity that had been lost. Libra, the universe wants to see you smile in love, and now that smile manifests. Economically, the tarot places before you the Empress. Abundance, fertility, prosperity. This is more than money. It is expansion in all material areas of your life. A time of growth is coming, of projects that flourish, of wealth multiplying. It will not be only yours, it will be shared with those you love. The universe reminds you, your abundance is also a blessing for others. Work is illuminated by the Ace of Swords. Clarity, victory, conquest. You have felt confusion, you have doubted your path, but now the blade of truth cuts through the fog. Your professional destiny becomes clearer, stronger, elevated. Prepare to lead, to be recognized, to receive what you deserve. The effort you gave without recognition now transforms into public triumph. Your color in this final revelation is white, symbol of purity, rebirth, sacred beginnings. White surrounds you like a mantle of protection, as a sign that all that is old is left behind and the new begins. Your numbers are 1, 10, and 100. 1 is beginning, leadership, creation. 10 is culmination and new cycle. 100 is multiplied fullness, total victory. The energy now descending upon you is that of the guardian angel. You feel its presence, soft but firm, protective and loving. You have not been alone for even a moment. Libra. Every fall was supported, every tear was gathered, every prayer was heard. Now you understand. There were always invisible hands guiding you, protecting you, holding you. The tarot also reveals the magician, and this means manifesting power. You are the creator of your reality. Libra. You are no longer a victim of circumstances. You are the architect of your destiny. The universe gives you the tools, the keys, the gifts. It is now up to you to use them wisely. What do you wish to build? What life do you want to manifest? The power is within you, and now it awakens. And here once more, the decree that is your master key. I break the chains that bind me and walk toward my destiny with faith and with power. This decree has been your torch, your sword, your seal. Do not stop repeating it. Let the wind hear it, let your soul hear it, let the entire universe hear it. Libra, the promises are clear. Promise of victory. Your battles become conquests, your defeats become lessons, your scars become medals. Promise of love. A deep, true, sincere bond manifests. There will be no more loneliness in your heart. Promise of abundance. What you sow now will bear fruit that will last generations. Stability, prosperity, and growth. The universe asks you for one last act of faith. If you have felt the force of this message, write in the comments. I accept divine justice and open myself to rebirth. Do it as a seal, as a pact, as commitment. And give this message alike as gratitude to the universe, not as an empty gesture, but as a declaration. I am ready, I receive, I am grateful. Because when you give thanks, more portals open, more blessings arrive, more abundance flows. And listen, this is not an ending, it is a beginning. Everything revealed here is preparation for a different life. The universe has not brought you to this point to abandon you, but to push you forward. The tarot shows for the last time the World card. Fullness, achievement, definitive victory. You have closed cycles, you have learned lessons, you have overcome trials. Now you are ready for rebirth, to walk on a new path. Higher, brighter, more luminous. Libra, child of the scales, guardian of balance, listen well. Nothing you have lived has been in vain. Every tear was a seed, every pain was mastery, every fall was momentum. And now, the universe smiles with you. And before closing, repeat with me, as final echo, as the key that opens the future. I break the chains that bind me and walk toward my destiny with faith and with power. Say it 3 times and feel your soul expand. This message ends here, but your destiny is only beginning. You are not alone, you have never been. The universe walks with you, the angels sustain you, the stars guide you. Always remember, you are light, you are love, you are victory. Thank you for allowing this message to reach your heart. May abundance, love, and divine justice always accompany you. Until soon, Libra.